Hey, say it's a Merrie Day.
Merrie Lynn is here, and we are at the
And we're going to go inside to hear all the wonderful things the caucus is doing and the recipients of the awards. So we hope you enjoy the
opening nights in the Gil Cates Theater. Gil, one of the dearest men who we've ever.
Say
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that is super close. I feel
No,
like
it's
we're
not.
making out here.
Yeah, not on this camera. Trust me.
I'm currently doing Lucifer on Fox.
And what are you playing?
I'm very proud to play the only Latina on network television. She's Ella Lopez. She's a scientist, smartest person in the room, and she speaks Spanish, French, Klingon. She grew up in Detroit. She's a woman of faith, but also a woman of science, and I'm so proud to play her because she's in her own lane.
Ribeiro, and I'm actually getting the award tonight for Entertainer of the Year, and so I feel very special to be able to be here tonight and to support the Caucus Awards. You know what they do every year is support wonderful new up and coming writers, directors, and producers, and giving them a scholarship and the ability to continue their art. And there's nothing better and more special than that.
And what were you on? What shows?
Many shows I've been working for the last 38 years, but
I know,
I'm sure
I've seen you a lot.
Now I'm the host of America's Funniest Home Videos, and so every night on ABC, every Sunday night, 7, 6 Central.
How do they do that? You curate those?
People send in their videos, and we laugh with them at all of the hijinks that go on in their own personal lives. So we get to enjoy, what mistakes people make.
Okay, I'm all for that. That's comforting to know that we're not alone out there making mistakes.
Absolutely.
Congratulations
Thank you
for
very
tonight
much.
and blessing.
Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Achievement Award.
It's kind of overwhelming, to be perfectly honest. I'm humbled and excited and thrilled, and it's just great,
The question I have for you, in your career, what are you most proud of that you did?
What am I most proud of? From a career standpoint, I'm most proud of the partnership I've had with Bob Papazian. Partners for over 30 years. We've made hundreds and hundreds of hours of television and movies together, and we're like brothers.
How beautiful.
I think that's an amazing thing in a business that is often difficult to, get along with people.
Bob!
Come here, Bob. We're having some fun here. You guys, wow, this is great. You guys are having a blast. The camera's right there. Oh, well. We got your home.
Well, he's a better speaker than I am. Well, this is a fantastic evening, and my partner of 30 years. I've been a partner for 30 years. He's being recognized for Lifetime Achievement Award.
You made hundreds of hours. What were some of the hours?
Well, we both made a lot of movies in the movie of the week business. We partnered. He's known for some of the legendary movies of the week, like The Day After and Inherit the Wind. I was nominated by the Writers Guild for a movie of the week called The Rape of Richard Beck, which was an ABC theater with Richard Crenna, for which he won the Emmy. We've also been producers on series such as Nash Bridges for CBS.
I love that show.
Yes, and Rome for HBO, and The Outsiders for Fox. We've done a lot of things, and I go all the way back in my early career when I was a producer on shows like The Incredible Hulk for CBS, with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. So been around a long time.
And if you move it a little forward, I might have been on some of your shows.
Yes, very much so.
I have
that could be where we met.
Exactly.
That's right.
And today with all the web series and kids are having cameras
Right.
like this, what would you recommend to a young person right now?
Oh, I think that now is a fantastic time for young people because the explosion of opportunity through streaming and through web series. Young people can do things now we could never have done, 25 or 30 years ago. storytelling. And I tell my students this all the time.
When you're a student,
Enjoy the opportunities, but ultimately your success comes back to storytelling. If you can't tell a good story, all the technology in the world won't get you anywhere. And so that's, as a writer, that's what I can pass on, is knowledge about storytelling. That's what I do.
Absolutely. And the attention span's getting shorter,
shorter
and
and shorter and shorter.
So we have
Stories,
to start.
that's right. Now stories can be this long.
And what's amazing, the kids are so visual, they get it right away.
Right.
I think. We're not sure.
Well, when you see some of the students' films that we've given awards to tonight
Right.
at the Foundation, you'll see how amazingly good they are. I was one of the judges. I judged some of these films, and I was knocked out by the skills that they display. And that makes us enthusiastic about what we're doing here. It makes us feel like we're accomplishing something.
So I thank you so much.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you so
I'm Stephanie Austin. I'm a producer, and my company is Beachwood Productions. I'm on the board of directors of Women in Film. I'm a member of the Caucus for Producers, Writers, and Directors. And I'm here tonight because I'm being honored by the Caucus and I'm getting the Chair's Award.
And you've produced.
Yes, I produced Terminator 2, True Life, Long Kiss Goodnight, Sahara, Behind Enemy Lines,
You've done it all.
Shanghai Nights,
Beautiful.
and many 20 years of television, long-form television, and I'm currently producing a documentary called Stunt Women, The Untold Hollywood Story, which is about the challenges that stunt women have.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Caucus does enormous amounts of mentoring, and we give these awards, and
Right.
Women in Film, we give scholarships and awards, and we give film finishing funds, which are, they can submit films to for grants.
Back in the day when Tishi owned
Yes,
the Reporter,
yes.
started Women in Film.
Yes, she did.
I was the first one they gave a scholarship to. I was the youngest to
Oh my
USC.
God. Oh, that's
to
wonderful
film school.
because,
Yeah.
you know, we still have a T.G. Wilkerson scholarship that's endowed at
Of course.
AFI.
God bless
Yeah.
her. She was the best.
Yeah, I run that program.
Dan Cohen, Paramount Pictures, President Worldwide TV Licensing.
Aha. So how has that changed from when I was making class in 1984 and Worldwide was the key? Where is it sitting now?
It has changed tremendously. When I started in the licensing business, around that time actually, my clients were traditional linear networks, HBO, FX, Stars, Showtime. I actually worked at Showtime for a number of years.
Because you look familiar to me, that's
Yes,
right.
I think we've met.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And those are still important clients. But the evolution of digital, subscription on demand, and companies like Netflix, Amazon, iTunes, for me as a content distributor, it's great. It's increased the number of ways we have to get our content to consumers. And that's a global comment. Whether it's Netflix launching a global service or my going to Beijing 2 weeks ago and meeting with companies that do SVOD in China, like iQIYI or Tencent. The opportunities to distribute content are broader today than in 1984, and the opportunities for audiences to find content are also broader.
I look forward to talking to you again. I hear that you're at Emerson College. I heard you say that.
I'm on the board.
Okay, we have a nonprofit called Peace Marts in Merrie Lynn community, and we're mentoring kids on YouTube.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So I'd love to talk to you because there might be something you could add in to.
That's fantastic.
They're brilliant, these kids.
I invited my YouTube client tonight, and he's out of town.
Oh.
He bought an ad, which was nice.
All right.
I'll give you a card just so you have my email.
Wonderful, and I'll. Okay, good.
Welcome to the Caucus for Producers, Writers, and Directors 35th Annual Award Presentation.
Grant winners this year, and we are pleased to have welcomed them. We spent time with them this morning, about 8 of us.
Rachel DeJudis from Columbia University, The Good Neighbor.
Thank you to the Caucus Foundation. Without the award money, I would not have been able to make this the film that it was.
Opening nights in the Gil Cates Theater. Gil, one of the dearest men.
Shot too, okay?
Wow.
All right, we're shut.
You're right.
The carpet is now shut down.
What would you tell some young people? Because I'm going to take this right back to them.
I would say to young people, say hello to and be friendly to everyone, and remember what you learned from them, and get outside of yourself and be interested in them. You never know who's going to be helpful to you at any point in time on the journey forward.
And you know, you can speak from experience. I can attest.
Everyone is important.
Exactly. Are any of your students aspiring to be on YouTube?
My students are all about YouTube. I've taught some of the most famous people in the world of web video. Freddie Wong, who's a multi-billion hitter.
I know Freddie, yeah.
Bernie Sue, who's got 2 Primetime Emmys so far, 5-second films that were able to finance their feature in 30 days.
Okay, where are you teaching now?
Well, right now I'm teaching the advanced web video production classes at Chapman University, and I'm heading the new media department at Columbia College, Hollywood.
And what advice would you give to a YouTuber? I mean, Freddie Wong is outrageous, and he has his film school now, right? What did you teach him? Where was he learning from you?
So I taught Freddie Wong at University of Southern California. It was 2004, 2005, 2006. The web was just burgeoning. YouTube hadn't even begun when Freddie started making web videos. And he's been at it ever since, and he is, no kidding, a genius. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually met him, and we're from the comedy world, so a lot of us.
Very well.
Blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Tanya Hart, and I am co-chair of the Caucus for Producers, Writers, and Directors. And welcome.
Thank you. I love it. I plan on joining. I'm an old-time filmmaker.
Good.
And we have a nonprofit for kids. That's why I'm here.
Perfect.
Well, I heard what you were saying about mentors.
Yes.
We're working with YouTube, and I'm being able to mentor the millennials there.
Excellent.
But I heard you say something else.
I said, no, the caucus has a mentorship program.
Right.
And that's one of the things we do, because we figure if we're going to give away these kind of huge scholarships, because our big package is $60,000, if we're giving away that kind of money, we want to make sure they succeed.
We'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, say it's a merry way day, up the way, your way. Sun is up, happy, happy, happy day. Love, love, love,